Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Amanda, and today I want to share with you a little bit of a book haul. Okay, so it's been a while since I've done a book haul, but I thought I would share with you some things that I have accumulated recently. I have a sizable stack from my trip that I took with my BookTube besties to Phoenix, so I have that haul to share with you, and then I have a couple of things I've thrifted, a couple of things I pre-ordered, and a couple of gifts. So let's just get into this, shall we? Okay, the first thing that I want to share with you is that Owl Crate Jr. was so kind to send me their October, I believe, box. I received it in October, so I'm assuming it's their October box. And I thought I would show you what was inside of it. So I love Owl Crate Jr. is a middle grade subscription box that has all sorts of fun goodies in it, as well as a hardcover book. And the theme this month, it says Creatures of the Night, and it has all of the information about all of the things that's in the box on the back of this card. I'm not going to look at it because I don't want to know. Every time you get a box, you get this little packet that has an enamel pin in it that has the book cover, some sort of artistic design from the book cover on it. So I'm not going to open that yet either because I don't want to be spoiled. I literally have no idea what's in this box. I have not seen any spoilers, so I'm very much going into this blind. So I don't want to open the enamel pin until the end. All right, so the first thing that I'm opening up, it says, it's this like, oh, this is so cool. Beastly Backgammon, but it's like cloth, and then it has a little zipper pouch here on the end that is all of the backgammon pieces. Oh, cool, and they're orange and green. They're orange and green. How fun. And there's the dice in there that you're gonna need to play backgammon. I love backgammon. I grew up playing backgammon, and this is such a fun, like, compact. You could totally take this with you anywhere because it's cloth. I love this. This is amazing. Okay, winning already. The next thing in this box is a box. Okay, it says, in collaboration with artist Andrew Kolb, we've taken a page out of your favorite books and brought them to life in this 4-part limited edition Bookworm Bowl collection. Okay, so it is part of their bowl collection, it looks like. I know they've done a few of these. Let's see, which one is this one? Everyone's Gotta Eat. Boogie People Eat Fear. Okay, what is this one from? I don't know. It has like a snake and like a yeti. I don't know what this is from. Let's look on the spoiler card. It should say. It says, oh, it's Amari and the Night Brothers. It is design number 4 of their Bookworm Bowls collection, and it is inspired by Amari and the Night Brothers. So that's very fun. Oh, that makes sense. There's Amari right there. That makes sense. So that is very cool. Just a fun little cereal bowl. All right, and then we have a couple of pens. Supernatural to your, or sorry, are you looking to bring a bit of supernatural to your everyday writing? Whether you're sketching, journaling, or taking notes in class, these monstrous pens will help you have a scarily good writing session. They say dreadful drafter and creepy scrawler. Oh, that's cute. It's like an orange and a green pen, but I don't know if they write in orange and green. Oh, they're just little, oh yeah, they're just ballpoint pens. That's cool. Very cute, very cute. Oh, cute, a little how to draw monsters book. And you get to draw these 6 monsters. That is super cute. So it has like the how to draw thing at the beginning, and then it's just like a little sketch pad by the end. Very, very cool. My kids will love that. And then we have the book. It's called Rayleigh Man and the Companion of Monsters. Very cool. I've never heard of this book, but it has the nameplate in it. It's sealed in plastic, so that's kind of cool. Let me open it up. We can take a look at it. Oop. All right. So it comes with a signed nameplate that you can put in the front of the book. And then they always come with a recipe card. So this one is Monster Mash. It looks like mashed potatoes. That's what it looks like. And then a note from the author. And this is by, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name, Sianan. Smart. It's by him. It says, in the world of monsters, causing trouble is the best thing you can do. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. A dangerously good time. I've never heard of this book before. Welcome to Below London. I should learn how to read. A magical world of monsters. Rayleigh Man is a notorious troublemaker, infamous prankster, and overall misfit. But when he sneaks out to go trick-or-treating on All Hallows Eve, he gets way more than he bargained for, in the form of a monster straight out of his Nana's stories from the Book of Night Things. The weirdest part, this monster tells Rayleigh that the father he never knew is actually the boogeyman, the most terrifying of all monsters, the supreme scarer himself. And there's more. Boogeyman has been kidnapped, and Rayleigh is the key to rescuing him. Guys, it sounds fun. I'm down. This is a really cute book. Very fun. Oh my goodness, the back of the dust jacket is illustrated. You guys, I'm into it. Okay, so that is what came in this month's Owl Crate Junior box. Next month, the theme is pirates. I have to get that one. I have a kid that is very obsessed with pirates right now. Oh, I never opened the pin. I'll show you guys what the pin looks like. Let's see. Oh, can I get it out? That's the question. It's not coming out. Guys, I'm going to have to rip the envelope. It's not coming out. Oh, that's cute. You see that? It's just a little... It says Rayleigh Man in the Company of Monsters 1. Oh, so this must be the first in a new series. So that is very fun. Thank you so much, Owl Crate Junior, for sending me this box. I love Owl Crate Junior. So yeah, if you would like to check out Rayleigh Man in the Company of Monsters, be sure to check out Owl Crate Junior for their October box, and I will link them down below in the description box. Let me set that to the side. And so then the other gift that I wanted to share with you that I got is A Train to Moscow by Elena Gorokova. This was gifted to me by my bestie Lindsay for my birthday. She got this for me, and it's in post-World War II Russia, a girl's dream can be an act of defiance. And so it has to do with behind the Iron Curtain, definitely has to do with Moscow and the Red Scare and all that sort of stuff. So that is totally up my alley. So I'm very excited to check that out. All right, next I have 3 books that I got from the thrift store. These are just like random trips to the thrift store where I found a couple of things. These are actually all historical fiction. The first 2 are companions, I'm guessing. The Paris Orphan and the Paris Seamstress, both by Natasha Lester. I honestly don't know much about these, but they were there together and they're both in really, really good shape. And I know it's like World War II. Yeah, 1942. So World War II. And I don't know if they're both World War II or just one of them in 1940s. So yeah, so they're both World War II by the same author. We'll check them out and see. And then the other one that I picked up is The Forgotten Daughter by Joanna Goodman. I have The Home for Unwanted Girls, but I haven't read it yet. And so I saw this and thought I would check it out. I know this has to do with French-Canadian Quebec and something there, but I really don't know what it's about. It was more of like I had heard of it, so I just grabbed it. And then a book that I bought new is Crow Mary. This is actually our group read for Historathon during the month of November. I host a historical fiction readathon, and this is our group book for that. So I wanted to make sure that I had it on my shelf so I could read it in November. So I bought that. Okay, and then, oh, I left all of my fun goodies from Owl Crate up here. I need to set those down. Some books that I pre-ordered. So the first one I have here is actually the picture book of Gilmore Girls. This is written by Mikkel Osto and illustrated by Cecilia Messina. But it's just a picture book all about the Gilmore Girls storyline. And I saw that it was coming out, and I love Gilmore Girls, so I had to pick it up. So I did. Another one that I pre-ordered that I still haven't read yet, but I really, really want to, is Lost Time. This is by Tas Mukanik, and this is a middle grade graphic novel that is about a kid that goes back into the time of dinosaurs and becomes friends with a pterosaur, and something goes from there. I'm not sure what, but it sounds really fun. I just realized that these are all middle grade books. My pre-orders are, so that tells you anything. I also pre-ordered Sea Garden. This is the second book in Plotting the Stars series by Michelle A. Berry. The first one was Moon Garden, and it was a retelling of The Secret Garden. This one is just the continuation of that story, and I cannot wait to read this. I think it's going to be so good because I loved Moon Garden, and you guys, these covers, they're just everything. They're so pretty. And then the other one that I pre-ordered that I also have not read yet is Game Face by Sherry Green. I love Sherry Green. She is one of my favorite in-verse middle grade writers. And she just came out with her new book, Game Face, which is about a kid that plays hockey but deals with a lot of anxiety. So I know there's anxiety rep in this, so I grabbed that. All right. And then my books that I got in Phoenix. So in September, at the end of September, I went on a trip to Phoenix with my girlfriends, Christopher Books and Jams, Lindsay's Little Library, and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand, and I all took a trip to Phoenix, and we did some book shopping. So these are the books that I got there. What is this? Oh, fun. I didn't even know they threw that in there. It's a bookmark. So the first one I got is The Boy with the Bookstore. This is by Sarah Echevarri Smith. I don't know if I said that right. But this is one that I picked up at Changing Hands bookstore, and it is a rom-com. It says when a baker meets the bookshop owner of her dreams and he turns her into her nemesis, they'll both have to read between the lines to avoid a career-ending recipe for disaster. It sounded really cute, so I got it, because why not? I also found we went to a library that had this really cool, like, used bookstore space in the library, and I was able to find a copy of Bluebird, which I have been raving about for the last month. I have just been going on and on and on nonstop about this book, but I didn't own it, so now I do. It's going on the trophy shelf, and I love this book. You can see my wrap up from last month to see all my thoughts about it, but I had to have it for my shelves. All right. And then the rest of these, oh no, let's do this one next. So I also got Fruit of the Drunken Tree by Ingrid Rojas Contreras. So when we were in Phoenix, Lindsay did a video where it was like a Q&A basically with us, or recommendations. People were looking for specific recommendations. And one person was looking for recommendations of books set in Latin America or South America. And we were all really struggling to come up with them. But this is a book that when we were like Google searching for stuff, that came up, and then I saw it at one of the bookstores that we went to, Bookman's, and so I went ahead and grabbed it. But it is set in Colombia during the height of Pablo Escobar's violent reign. And it says it's about a sheltered young girl and a teenage maid who forge an unlikely friendship that threatens to undo them both. So I thought that this would be a good one to just expand my horizons a little bit and read some stuff set in South America, because I obviously have not done that. All right. And then the rest of these books came from the Poison Pen, which was probably one of our favorite stops that we made. The bookseller at Poison Pen was so good. He was phenomenal at his job, and just, you could tell how much he loved his job. He loved the books that were in the store. He could speak about them intelligently. He could answer questions about specific things that people were wanting, not just with us in our group, but with other people that were in the store as well. And loved that guy so much. He's the best bookseller that I have interfaced with. So anyway, one of the books that I bought specifically because of him is The Puzzle Master by Danielle Trussoni. I never heard of this book, never heard of this author, but he said it was one of his favorite books he's read this summer. And he said it's like an urban fantasy crossed with Dan Brown, like conspiracy theory kind of stuff. And so I bought it. My husband has started reading it. He's gotten this far into it and he's really enjoying it. And he's actually talking about like passing it to the kids to read because they might like it. Like, I am really excited to read this, and it's all thanks to the bookseller at Poison Pen. All right. One that was on their employee recommends shelf that I picked up is The Second Ending by Michelle Hoffman. This just sounds hilarious. It's like about a former child prodigy, and then she like gets her own TV show or something. I don't know. It sounds really funny though. So I grabbed that, and I love the cover of that one. The only book that I went to Phoenix looking for, I found. It's Mrs. Nash's Ashes by Sarah Adler. And I honestly don't really know what this is about, but I know a lot of people were reading it last year and it's been on my TBR for a really long time. And a lot of people have rated it really high. It says 2 love stories, decades apart, one chance to prove love is worth the ride. I don't really know what it's about though, but I've heard good things. So we got that one. One that is total cover buy. Guys, this kind of sounds ridiculous, but I bought it. It's The Blonde Identity by Allie Carter. Allie Carter has written a lot of like YA stuff, but this is an adult book, and the introduction or the inside flap got me. It says, let's see, what does it say? A hilarious road trip rom-com about a woman with amnesia who discovers she's the identical twin of a rogue spy and must learn to team up with a rugged, grumpy operative to stay alive. Sounds ridiculous, but also sounds like a lot of fun. So I got this one. And then the last book that I bought at Poison Pen that I am excited to give a try is Myrtle, Volume 2. So I've actually been doing Myrtle online quite a bit, and everybody in our group bought Myrtle, whether they bought Volume 1 or Volume 2. We were all influenced by Meredith on the Currently Reading podcast to pick it up. And these are logic puzzles that are all like murder mysteries, but they're, if you remember, like I did these in school all the time in high school in our math classes, but they're like these types of logic puzzles, but there's just a bunch of them in the book. And then the back half is like all hints and solutions and stuff. But anyway, so I got this just to have on hand and to be able to do it. So yeah, that is all of the books, or those are all of the books that I have brought into my home recently. I've been trying to get more picky about how much I'm bringing into my house and specifically what I'm bringing in. So I'm happy with this. This has literally been like 2 months worth of books and it's not bad. So including a trip with book friends. So not bad at all for that. And so, yeah, if you've read any of these books, I would love to hear your opinions about them down below in the comment section. Let me know what I should prioritize to read first. What are you looking forward to hearing my opinions on? And that's going to do it for today. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you stick around and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.